everybody, Farley here again with a contest entry, this time for Hannah at the Omaha Introvert. I think today, June 3rd, is actually the last day. So it's 3:17 in the morning. Figure what time is better to go ahead and film the response to this contest entry. So sorry for the last minute entry. I hope it will count. If not, I still support your channel. Wanted to do a video anyway. So some cool questions we got going on. Let's just jump right into this. Well, before I do that, love Hannah's channel. Her channel has exploded since she started a few months ago. And I've talked about her before because she sent me a recent package. And all of that is true. Very talented. She's a guitarist. She's a singer. And she's a collector of good music. So love your channel. Love what you're doing. And here to support you all the way. So here we go. Let's do this thing. So first off, she wants to know where you're from. Well, I'm from a little podunk town in northeast Georgia. It's called Mount Airy. We have no stoplights, one crosswalk, and a moonshine distillery. I think that's what they make. I'm not 100% on it. It's either whiskey or moonshine. And that's about it. Lots of trees, which I'm a fan of. Just bought a house here. Love the country most of the time. Only thing I wish that was closer is record stores, man, and concerts. But can't complain. Number 2, and I may get these out of order, I don't know. But I think number 2 is, what is your best sounding album? And it came down to this or Black Sabbath remaster. But Entombed, Left Hand Path. I don't know what exactly full dynamic range pressings from the original tapes means. I mean, I know what the original tapes are, but I don't exactly know what full dynamic range is. But I can tell you it sounds freaking awesome. This record does not sound like the original record. It sounds so much better. Like, you can hear everything so crisp and clear. The mix on this is amazing. So Left Hand Path from Entombed. Earache's putting out a bunch of these, so if you're a fan of Earache record releases, go check them out, man, because there's a lot of these FDR, full dynamic range repressings going on, and they absolutely kill. So number 3 is, name your least favorite decade in music. So I just watched Black Star Vinyl's response to this, and I like grunge more than he does. But what it came down to was between the 70s and the 90s. I hate 70s because of disco. And then I hate 90s, not as much as for grunge, but more for the latter part of the decade, with the pop boy bands and these manufactured bands that were put together by people. So anyway, I won't go on a long diatribe on that. But what it really came down to between the 70s and the 90s was punk versus grunge, and I definitely like punk better. So I've got to go with the 90s as my least favorite. Not saying there wasn't some good music put out then. I like Alice in Chains. I do like Nirvana, although I'm a fan of their first album more than anything. Of course, Pearl Jam. I think there was some great music made in the grunge era. I still kind of, I did a video about this before. I have mixed feelings about it because I do like grunge, but it kind of killed off metal for a while. Well, you can't kill metal, but it put it on hold for a while. And it made the preppies at my school start listening to Metallica, the whole 90s Black Album grunge thing. And so anyway, so that's that. I gotta go with the 90s because punk in the 70s. Number 4, I think, was, if I missed anything, where I'm from, best sounding record, least favorite decade. I don't do a ton of psychedelic music. I like some, not enough to talk about it or make any recommendations. So I'm going to go with my favorite records. And this will be a mix of, usually I just do metal, so this was a little bit harder for me, but Coming in at number 5 is Among the Living from Anthrax. You'll see a lot of 88 through 90 stuff in here. Coming in at number 4, tied is Megadeth, Rust in Peace, and Death Cab for Cutie's Plans. I know, what a weird mix, but it's true. I couldn't kick either one of these out of the top 5. So, Rust in Peace, Megadeth, and Plans, Death Cab for Cutie. Number 3, Ryan Adams' Heartbreaker. I've talked about this album so much, there's no need for me to talk about it anymore. Coming in at number 2, Slayer, Rain and Blood, All the Haters. Love this album. And then number 1, everybody knows my number 1, so blip, Justice for All. Again, I've talked about this so much, no need to here. And finally, she gave a bonus question, which was show a album with a cat. I've got no vinyl with cats that I've went through everything. So I'm going to offer you 2. And if neither one of these meet the criteria for the bonus, I'm okay with that. But the closest I've got is Pedro the Lion's Achilles Heel with the lion. And Iron Maiden's Power Slave with the Sphinx cats. So, I don't know if you can see them. But, and then there's the one on the back. So, that's what I've got. So, like I said, if those don't count, I'm cool with it. So, anyway, appreciate you putting on the contest. Like I said, I wanted to support your great channel. Keep the videos coming. Stay awesome. And we'll talk to you soon. All right, everybody. Hope you have a great weekend. Farley out.